From the outside, Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie seemed to be the happiest of couples as they drove across America sharing their adventures on social media. But in Utah, police noticed something was wrong when they pulled them over and saw them arguing. Weeks later, Gabby was dead. And weeks after that, so too was Laundrie. He was found with a note confessing he'd murdered his fiancée. How this American tragedy could happen has intrigued the world. And now, another chapter. Gabby's family is suing the police officers who first stopped the couple, claiming they failed the 22-year-old in her most desperate time of need. It was the American tragedy that unfolded before our eyes. A beautiful young couple setting off on a dream trip across the United States. But when this vision emerged, the world got a glimpse into the life Gabby Petito and her fiancé Brian Laundrie were trying to conceal.
What's your guys' names?
Gabby.
I'm Brian.
Gabby, Brian, okay. What's going on? How come you're crying?
I'm just tired. We've just been fighting this morning. Some personal issues.
Confronted by a clearly distressed Gabby, Moab police officers spent more than an hour quizzing the couple. They eventually determined that Gabby was the aggressor and Brian the victim.
What happened here, a little slap fight between fiancés who love each other and want to be together.
What was it like, Nicole, for you as her mother when you saw that footage?
It's just hard to watch. I wanted to jump through the screen and rescue her.
When I spoke with Gabby's family last year, her mother Nicole said she couldn't believe the police got it so wrong.
I saw a young girl that needed someone to just hug her and keep her safe. I just felt so bad for her.
Around 2 weeks after that roadside stop, Gabby was dead.
Human remains were discovered, consistent with the description of Gabrielle Gabby Petito.
There was only ever one suspect, Brian Laundrie.
We're looking through wooded areas, we're looking through bodies of water, we're looking through swampy areas.
Following an extensive manhunt, his remains were found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound and a diary note confessing to Gabby's murder. But Gabby's family believes her death could have been prevented. And they say the proof is in the very footage captured by the police officers when they interviewed the couple. An independent review found unintentional mistakes were made. And the family believes that had the officers properly followed Utah's laws governing domestic violence, their daughter would still be alive today.
The signs and symptoms were there when the police interviewed Gabby, but they were not acted upon, even though Utah law required it.
Their lawyer is filing a wrongful death claim alleging that the Moab police were negligent. Gabby's mother, Nicole, believes they failed to recognise the telltale signs of domestic violence.
We're pretty broken because of it. We miss her so much. But we saw it as an opportunity to help other families.
The Moab Police Department denies their officers are responsible for Gabby's death. But the Petito's lawyers allege Officer Pratt intentionally coached Gabby and manipulated the investigation.
But you tend to have a lot of anxiety and stress.
I have a lot of anxiety.
And what's his name? Is it Brian? Is he usually pretty patient with you?
Yeah.
She was taken. It's somebody else's hand. It's not fair.
All the chocolate melted.
I know, it's a river of chocolate.
A year since they lost their little girl, Gabby's family is seeking $50 million in damages. Their lawyers say for the gravity of their loss and the severity of the domestic violence problem facing the community. Should they win, Gabby's father Joe says the money will go towards the Gabby Petito Foundation, which advocates for victims and survivors of family violence.
Some things need to change. Unfortunately, that's the best way to have those changes made.
Do you remember the last thing you said to her?
I said, I love you. The last thing I said to her, my very last sentence was, I love you. And her last sentence to me was, I love you too.
Hello, I'm Sarah Abo. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our Extra Minutes segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.